Succulents can grow anywhere, in the rocks and pots in the ground, and some of them flower as well. If you want to plant some succulents, make sure you have permission to break off a piece. If it's in your yard, ask your parents. But sometimes there are some that just fall on the ground. You still want to get permission to pick them up. I have 3 right here, and we can make plants out of these. Now I have 2 pots. One's a plastic pot, and we could use that, or terracotta pot. You can also use things like Dixie cups, whatever you have around the house. Now I have my 3 that fell on the ground with a little dirt in the pots. I can plant these. Or these are 2 pieces that were laying on the ground, and one sent out a root system so it could survive. Well, this one has quite a root system to it, and here's one that wasn't laying on the ground as long, so the root system is a little less. And these are the ones on the ground that have no root system. They all will grow. So we're going to plant one without any roots. I'm going to add some dirt and just poke it down in there. Then we'll take one that has a little bit of root system, but at the end it's dead, so we're going to break off a little part on the end, still showing the roots. Stick it down in the dirt, add a little more dirt to it, and these 2 will both grow, one with roots and one without roots. Succulents also really enjoy being planted in the ground. So you want to dig a hole big enough for, in this case, our root system. We want to be careful not to break that root system off as we put it in the ground. And then cover it with dirt. We're going to lightly push down. And succulents in the ground like this can grow as big as they want. Now we just need to do some watering. Most people overwater their succulents. Now here on the Central Coast, we water them maybe once a week, but sometimes even less than that. If you live in a hot climate, you might need to water more often. So here's our succulents in pots and in the ground. All you have to do is wait for them to grow. And grow they will. Keeping them in pots will keep them from growing too big, but if you're not careful, you may end up with a backyard that looks very much like this, and they all came from little pieces of succulent. Look how big they get. Have fun growing your own succulents.